Facebook world, it's Chris Dominguez, one half of Chris and Lee, and we're doing another one of our walk and talks. Let's go to our in-camera edit because we're fancy. Love these walk and talks. Why? Because we give a lot of good information. We give information on business, information on business strategies, a lot of information for our realtor partners, a lot of information for our loan officers that want to succeed. There's a lot of good information that you can find in these walk and talks. And today we're talking with another one of our regulars on the show, Martin Goldsmith. So let's see if we can find these characters. They're out here somewhere. We're back at Victoria Gardens. We love this spot, by the way, because it's such a nice area and a lot of good people here that we run into every time that we're out. So let's see if we can find somebody, some of our people. Grab a couple things real quick. Okay, and let's go. So we're on the end where Lucille's is at, and what is that? Punch something, social punch or whatever it may be called. It's a new spot that's out here. But let's see who we got today. We were with Lee Durant, the finance man, and Martin Goldsmith.
What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Whoop, whoop.
All right, Martin, plug yourself, man. Plug
Happy
yourself.
Friday, Martin Goldsmith, Remax Champions. I am out here in beautiful Rancho Cucamonga, Victoria Gardens, trying to make stuff happen out here. Trying to do a little bit of advertising because we just got some loan docs in today.
Woo!
Today's a good day. Today's definitely a good day.
Today is a good day.
Every day is a good day.
Fair enough. Gentlemen,
We shall walk. Proceed.
let's walk.
Proceed.
So let's talk about, like to give value. Give value. So let's talk about a brand new realtor. First off, how long have you
Hey,
been
Richard,
in
how you doing?
business?
It's been about 8 years.
8 years?
8
You're a
years
little
now.
closer to them. So
Yeah.
Mike can hear you. So you've been in the business 8
Can you
years.
understand me? 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all 8 have been monster successful, right?
No.
No? Wait a minute. What?
Seen the ups, seen the downs, seen the sideways, seen the spirals.
Okay, so right now, 8 years, do you do this full time or do you do it part time?
Full time.
Full time. Okay, so what does full time mean to you?
90 hours a week. No, I mean it's every day. I'm on the phone. I'm marketing. I'm promoting. I'm helping clients every single day.
Okay, and then without getting too specific, how many transactions you closed so far this year?
I'm going on 10 this month.
10 this month?
10 by the 10 for the year.
Okay, so you're on
So
track
far.
to do about 2024. Is that correct?
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that, or do you want to amp that
No,
up?
obviously we need to get that bad boy.
But
amped
at
up.
10 to 24, if my math is right, 6 figures, up into high 6 figures.
Yeah,
No, I don't know
yeah.
about high 6 figures, but say over $100,000 a year. Way
Correct.
over 100,000. Okay.
Correct.
So at your level, you're no longer a brand new realtor. Okay. Are you at the peak of realtors?
No, not even close.
A little louder. I don't think they can hear you.
Not even close.
Okay,
Not even
so
close.
where do you want to be? How many transactions? What do we consider a whale, a monster realtor producer? What do we consider?
At least 50 transactions a year.
50 transactions.
Yeah.
Okay, and that comes from me, and then that comes from the core, right?
Correct, correct.
Because we know we work with different level of realtors. We know what it takes. I know where you're at. We know how to get you to the next. But what are the things that a brand new realtor will learn by watching this, talking with us today?
You know, never give up. You know, always just continue to market yourself even when things are going left, right, upside down, sideways, spiraling. Like I said, you just got to keep on moving forward. You know, just every single day going at it.
Okay, I'm going to be a little hard on you on this, okay?
This one's
If you were a brand new realtor, would you want to hear never give up? Is that what you want to hear? If you're brand new.
Hey, Danny.
What do you want to hear?
It's an awesome career. You guys are gonna have a blast.
That's not what you want to hear
Easy.
either.
You guys are gonna have so much fun. Go walk around Victoria Gardens. Call this workout. Actually, I think you guys saw the pool scene where I ended up doing a cannonball inside.
Yeah.
You know, that's fun stuff like that.
But okay, so the brand new realtor, is that what they want to hear?
I'm sure it's
The wind
highly,
might be catching us, so
it's highly marketed on. You guys able to check it or no?
we can go that way. No, we're good. Oh, the wind gets loud. All right, anyway. So what do they need to hear? What does the brand new realtor need to hear? So just passed your test, ready to go. What do they need to hear?
You need to go out there, go meet people, prospect every single day.
Good. So they need to end of this, if you have an idea of how to prospect, can you deliver that? If you can't, I can.
Yeah, no, part of it, yeah. I mean, prospecting is just on the day to day.
Let's go to the right. It's clean for a little bit. See how that happens.
Throw some up in there.
Well, go that way.
Where did they go?
Hey, Chris and I don't always agree. We don't always agree, man. It's freaking Democratic. Anyway.
A Democrat?
Are you a Democrat?
I'm gonna put this phone down.
What?
I'm putting this phone down.
Hold on a second. Let me plug this back in.
Hold on. So.
I'm good. I forgot my ketchup.
Pause
We're in
for
front of
effect.
Johnny Rockets.
Hey, Marilyn.
Pause for effect. Okay, so the thing that they're going to learn is about a little bit about marketing. Do you market today?
Yes.
So recapping, you're on track to do about 24 for the year, right? That's kind of the goal, 24 for the year.
No, it's not the
And
goal.
we're 6 months in. Oh, what is the goal?
45.
Okay, so you don't want to hit the monster this level this year, maybe next year.
Correct.
Because the monster producer is 50.
Correct.
50. At that point, 50. By the way, if you're a realtor producing 50 transactions, I want to walk and talk with you. Sorry,
Yeah, hey,
you want to go with them?
Hey,
Yes,
somebody
absolutely.
sees there's a knife slipping out of my back. My God, you know what? I'm going home now. Yeah, but push it in a little harder, right?
Give him a hug. Give him a hug.
I'm gonna give him a hug. That's a little
Damn.
weird. Anyway,
Freaking
so
harsh
but
around
you're absolutely a respected producer. That's a respectful production level. 24. You think about 24, you start getting good. You start getting
Way above
start-
average.
Way above average. What is the average realtor income for a realtor in the state of California?
I would just look that up. Actually, the middle salary is, I believe, it was $43,000 a year.
So the average realtor makes $43,000 a year. Okay?
Correct.
$43,000 a year.
Correct.
$43,000 is the gross amount. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Is real estate free?
No.
Is marketing come free?
No.
So,
there's-
of the money you earn, how much of it goes out to marketing?
I don't practice what I preach with it, but I'd probably say about 20%.
Okay, so 20% of 40,000, divided by 8 grand?
Yeah.
About 8
that's all
grand,
right.
so 35. So if the average realtor out there is making about $35,000 a year, they're average, they're in the average range.
Correct.
Can
Which,
you
I mean,
really
when I was-
live in Southern California on 35? I mean,
Well,
you
and
can,
that's-
of course.
That's why I got rid of the paramedic job. I mean, I was in an ambulance for 12 years straight, making probably about the same amount of money as that. I mean, it's a dual income society, obviously.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, that was part of the reason of being able to take things to the next level.
Now, do you think you'll pass 35,000 this year?
I have already done so.
You've already passed 35,000.
Yeah, within the last couple of months.
Have you like blown right by it, or like just passed it?
Oh no! Over the last couple of months, I ended up hitting that mark, and then this month I'm set to close another about half of that as well.
Have you
too.
doubled that yet?
Yeah.
You doubled 35,000.
I've doubled it.
Okay, so this is the level of realtor that we're talking to. That's why I want everybody to know that we're not guessing at this.
Correct.
This is actually what you do. You're closing a loan today or a transaction today, right?
We have loan docs out.
We have loan
today.
docs today.
Yeah.
And I know that I've closed 3 or 4 of your transactions. in the last-
No. I think we're close to 6 to 7 this year.
We closed 7?
I think
Dude,
7.
blow it up.
Hell yeah.
And then what do we? Okay, so what does that realtor need to know? Was that brand new realtor just got their license? They're excited, and they hear market. What does that mean?
Just go out there, put your name out there. I mean, I wouldn't stop. Just keep on going, even when somebody tells you no.
But that's intangible.
What's up, Yafiki?
What's intangible? Give me a tangible.
I don't know.
What do I do? What do they do? I mean, do they go to open house? Is that a good idea?
Open houses are a good
Why?
source.
Why?
I mean, there's obviously buyers that are coming in. Looking
Okay,
at
good
the
deal.
What's up, Madeline?
Out of all the open houses that come out, and let's say that how many buyers, a good open house, how many buyers?
15 to 20, 30
Okay.
people maybe.
So let's go
coming up.
around number 20. 20 is a nice round number, yes?
Right.
20, how many have representation? Of the 20, how many have representation?
Most of them.
Yes, of course.
Probably not.
Most of them don't?
I've met several that don't. I
Okay,
would say
so-
probably at least half of them don't now. Oh, I'm driving out in the area, saw your signs, just stopping by.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that if I was brand new and I could land up doing an open house, I could meet people.
That actually is how I got my first client, was doing an open house.
Okay, and so you got your first client, And if you really needed clients today, Friday, whatever, the June 2nd, if you needed clients today, how would you go get them? If you knew nobody, you knew nothing, you didn't know what to do, but you're just ready to go do something, would you do an open house?
Yeah, open house works.
Is it hard to get an open house for you to sit at?
No. Anybody in your office that has a listing, and that's a freebie. Take some office signs with you and go put them out in the street. Go get yourself a case of water and maybe some snacks, flyers, you're good to go. Bring your lender along with you. They'll also sometimes help you. Not that I'm looking not that I'm looking to save or spend their money or anything, but hey, why don't you cough up some?
Oh, money? Him. Phone call help? Me.
I sell real estate. They're the money guys.
Okay, so you go now. Here's the part that a lot of people miss. And tell me if this would help you. Maybe it would have helped you in the beginning. You're probably skilled now. But let's say that somebody walks into a house. How many of them don't really want to talk to you when you're at the open house?
I don't want to talk to this car salesman when I go looking for a car either. So
Okay.
yeah, no, most of them don't want to talk.
Okay, so they don't want to talk to you.
Correct.
They kind of like, oh, we're good, and they move on.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
So if they land up in that spot, is that going to benefit you at all?
No, not at all.
Okay, so what then becomes the skill set? What do you need to do at that point?
Start a conversation with them.
Okay,
Hey,
how do
guys.
you do that?
You know, it's anything. You know, from the the kids wearing a uniform just finishing up with soccer practice, or the car that they're driving, or how long you guys been looking. You guys married? If you're getting married? Oh yeah, we're doing wedding shopping later today. Oh, congrats! You know, dig in.
Okay,
You
so
know,
let me
somebody-
give you a little piece here. This is a little piece that might help you. Maybe you already know it. Maybe you don't. Whiff.
Exactly.
Do you know what whiff 'em is?
What's in it for me?
Okay, everybody listens to this radio station. It kind of plays in the back of your head. What's in it for me? Whiff. Okay, so we all through society have a certain amount of questions we can ask. If I go to somebody I don't even know, they come into my open house. If I say, hey, what's your name? I've wasted one question.
Right.
What do you do? I've wasted another question. Are you really looking for a house? I've wasted 3 questions and I have no power.
Correct.
No power. But if you learn to use those societally accepted questions and you hit with them fast,
Right. So I think maybe. Do you know that you can get into this home with maybe 3.5% down,
or 0 down.
or 0 down, or
You know, this house right here, you might be able to get in for 0 down.
correct.
Did you hear about the 0 down program?
Right.
What did this guy hear immediately?
I can walk in here for free.
Yeah. And does he care about that? Does that trigger inside of him what he wants to hear?
Absolutely.
And if that triggers inside of him what he wants to hear, then what naturally happens next?
What can you do to help me?
What can you do to help? Okay.
Now
So
it turns into them asking you
correct.
questions.
Right.
Now you've you've shifted the
that a word?
dynamics.
Hey man, let's use that.
Dude, I make my own words up. Whatever.
Swifted.
Dude, I'm a player.
Is that Kofifi?
I'm a player.
Go, BB.
What?
That's early morning coffee, by the way. Early morning coffee. People, everybody knows that.
So, if you learn to use these techniques and you understand certain things about society, I'm telling you, we all have about 3 or 4 questions that we can ask.
Right.
I can ask you, hey, I'm Lee, what's your name?
Martin.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a top-selling real estate agent out in
Okay,
Rancho Cucamonga.
top-selling real
Boom.
estate
And
agent.
LA and the little
Okay.
Orange County. And
How long have you lived in Rancho?
I've been here for about 6 years.
Okay, now, after that, I start getting a little weird, and we
Hey,
either
Brenda.
have to have a connection, or you're going to just naturally want to pull away. You won't even know why.
Right.
You're like, this guy's weird, man. I'm out of here.
Right.
And we know this. It's just something that naturally happens.
Wait, you know what? Weird?
Dude, I've known you weird for so many years. You have no idea.
I'm so weird,
So
you're
many years.
normal.
It's so weird, you're normal. But if you learn to use these accepted questions and you, with skill, ask the right questions, and they're in the house.
Right.
They're like, hey, you know, this one might qualify for the 0 down program. Have you heard of the 0 down program where you get into this house with no money?
Right.
What's the next question that they're going to give you?
How do I do that?
Wait, what?
How do I do that?
Yeah. Now, are there 0 down programs up there?
Yeah.
All right. There's a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
And they're different, all kinds of different programs. They're not only for VA, and
Right.
we teach you this as a realtor. You don't need to know the programs.
Right.
You need to know they exist, and then you need to know to send them to us.
Right. Oh, correct.
And then once they know they exist and you send them to us, we'll take care of the rest.
Right.
Because when I walk them, they're like, hey, Martin told me that I might be able to qualify for a zero down program. And I'll say automatically, hey, he's probably talking about the Cal Alpha, the Shadap, the Platinum, Sapphire kind of went away, not exactly, but still around. But yeah, these programs exist, they're amazing.
Yeah.
And they, how do I qualify for it? And I'll tell them, it has to do with your credit, your debt to income ratio, your loan to value, there's a whole bunch of things that go on. But I'll absolutely make, is that what you're looking to do?
But
Oh yeah, if I can get that house, then I can. Now the whole point of this is that in that moment, that one moment, when you're in that open house, if you know how to convert, because 20 people walk in, you're telling me, I don't work the open houses from the realtor, I work it from the lenders, and you're telling me that most of these people don't have representation.
A lot of them don't.
So if they don't have representation, are they looking for a house?
If not today, maybe in a year. Maybe
Okay, well, they just walked into an open house, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
by definition, are they looking for a house?
Yeah, by
Okay,
definition.
by definition, they may not be qualified. They may not know whether they're qualified. But the most important part for you as a realtor is what?
Digging in by getting information.
Do you want that client?
Of course.
Okay. Do you have an opportunity at somebody who's actually looking for a house right now?
Every day.
Inside that open house, if you did that open house, by your own estimation, you'd get 20 people in.
Okay.
How many of those would be unrepresented?
Again, probably about, let's say 8 to 10 of them.
Okay, so go with 10. 10. You have the opportunity, if you say the right words, to have 10 prospects. Of those 10 prospects, how many do you think will be qualified?
3, 2.
Okay, so you're telling me that if you went out and worked an open house today and you did it with a high degree of skill, that you would get 10 that are represented, you can't touch them, 10 that are unrepresented, you'd use your skill set and have them work with you, and you'd have 2 qualified buyers. Is that about right?
Sounds about right.
What if you don't know how to convert them?
You're wasting your time.
You're just doing open houses, right?
Exactly.
You're running around putting out signs, and you know what you say at the end of the day? Nobody's buying. It's a crazy market. Yeah, it's just this market's all messed up.
Maybe I'm gonna go back to engineering.
Yeah, I think go back to engineering or McDonald's.
Paramedic.
McDonald's.
Or I'll go back to modeling. That's what I used to do. Model.
Yeah.
So
Professional bodybuilder.
now what we're trying to do is, from a producing realtor right now, producing realtor, give value to the brand new guy. And then I want to help you. I want to help you to get to the next level from where you're at right now.
Protein.
Yeah, no.
Or fiber.
No.
We know those old guys around here.
Yeah.
It ain't fun unless you're jabbing.
Uh-oh, look out, it's the train.
Come on,
Make us
ride that
famous,
train. Come on, ride that
Last time
train.
we were here, we were Facebook famous, remember? People drove up on us, they're like, we're watching you live, we're watching you live.
Was that you? Was that you, right?
No, I think it was one of your other ones.
Hey guys, this is real trip.
Not like
So,
I want that.
Yeah.
the value again, value. So let's go to, what are you looking to do now? At your level of realtor, which we've established is above 6 figures, 24 transactions, 8 years in the business, did you say? 8 years in the business? And you want to go to the next level, you want to hit 40 by the end of the year, is what your goal is. You're on track for 24, but you want to double that.
Right.
What are you doing to do that?
You know, I need to go out and go do more. I think probably ideally would be to build that team, build a team under me that would be able to help with all these buyers.
So what do I tell you? Do I call you and give you coaching calls?
Yes, you do.
Am I consistent about calling with a coaching call? Oh, come on. Every
Okay,
Monday.
okay.
Every Monday. You
Yeah.
get a call every Monday.
I do.
Occasionally you get an extra call, and that's what you're griping about.
yes.
But do we call you every Monday?
Every Monday.
Do you answer every time?
Every time.
Do you really?
No, let's say.
I don't know about every
80%.
time.
All right, I'll
every
take
time.
80%.
You know, I want to let you. I keep track of this.
Yeah,
I'll show the world
We
how many
actually
times you pick up and how many times you don't.
Hey, I'm busy.
actually-
I'm busy. I'm busy.
Fair
We don't even
enough.
have, we don't, fair enough. And I'm okay with busy. I got no problem with that. Well, we did our part. We're going to call. We're going to motivate you. We're going to coach you. We're going to tell you what to do.
Right.
And do we tell you what our business plan is?
Yeah.
Chris and I? Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
How many realtors do we call every Monday? If you had to, go ahead. It's important, man. It's important. All right.
Tell them why that's important, Lee. Tell them why that's important.
Well, because one of the things that the biggest gripe that most clients have and most realtors have is that their professional doesn't pick up the phone.
So if their loan officer doesn't pick up the phone, how do they feel?
Well, it gets for the realtor, they go nuts because they don't know if the docs are coming up, the papers are coming. They don't know what's happening. Okay, and rarely is the time where someone can't get a hold of Chris or I, and this is one of those times because we're in the middle of helping a realtor partner. And inside of that, we'll tell them, hey, we're on the phone right now, we're with a client right now, we'll call you back in a few minutes. And that's true, we'll call them right away. We'll call you right back.
Tell them why it's important, why you picked up that call right now.
Well, that actually was family. Had some personal issues with Dad.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So everything's okay?
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we call you do we tell you our business plan?
All the time.
Okay, good deal. How many realtors do we call every Monday?
I think you have 50 of them.
60.
Okay.
And I don't hide it. It's 60 realtors. Right. Every Monday when we hit this thing, we have the list and we call the ones that we want to work with. We actually get to choose.
Right.
And at the end of that week, we figure out, okay, do we want to keep this person on the list or do we want to take them off? We're at a level because we follow this system where we can choose who we want to work with.
Right.
You're one of the ones we want to work with. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we call you, how many hours a day do I tell you should be prospecting?
3 hours a day.
3 hours every day?
Every day.
Okay, now what is prospecting?
We're actually doing it right now as well too.
Tell me how we're prospecting.
Just walking around, making a presence, showing the brand, everybody's brand. I got Remax sitting with me right now. They got their brand.
When you do something like this, has anybody ever stopped you and asked about the market?
Oh, yeah.
Or real estate?
Oh, yeah.
Or anything?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good deal. And then what do you tell them?
Market's on fire.
And?
Let me get your name and number, or here's my card, and swap information. As soon as I'm finished up, then I'll give them a call and
What's
find
the
out what
most
their needs are.
important part of that? What's the most important part by far?
Obtaining their information.
Their information. Is it more important for me to give them my card?
No, I want theirs.
Why?
Because it gives me the opportunity to follow up.
Who's in control of the relationship, or at least the direction that things are going in, if you took the information?
Me.
Okay? If you just hand out your business card and you spray them out there and you pray that people will call you, will that work?
Sometimes.
I think no.
Can you depend on it?
No, I
Absolutely
had
not.
one client that actually ended up selling.
You
so
can, yeah. Okay, I'll give you the anomaly. It's just like, have you ever gone to Vegas and hit one?
Yeah, it's me going to Vegas. I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
good. But you know what I'm talking about. You
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses 2017. Okay, so is it a good business strategy? Is luck a good business strategy?
You need to have a bit of luck, but you also need to have a good plan as well.
Okay, so that luck as a business strategy is like the lottery as a retirement plan.
Correct.
It could work. It could. And if it does, everything's going to be peachy. Right. Well, I wouldn't bank on it. I just wouldn't bank on it.
Agreed.
So, by me talking with somebody, I have to trigger them. I have to sell them.
Right.
And the real simple thing I tell people right away is, hey, if you're thinking about buying a house, let me tell you something that you need to know. Pay attention to this because it's important. It's pre-frame.
Okay.
So I'll tell them, pay attention to this because it's important. Interest rates are a very important part of buying a new home. And at their highs, interest rates were in the 18%. 18%. In the entire history of interest rates,
Right.
the lowest they've been is 2s and 3s. Guess where they're at right now?
3 to 4.
3 to 4. So is it at the bottom?
No.
But is it pretty close to the bottom?
Yeah.
So real easily, I can tell you that in the entire history of interest rates, we are at the bottom part of it.
Correct.
If you were ever going to buy a house,
Now would be
from
the
an
time.
interest rate perspective, now is the best time ever.
Correct.
Ever.
Money's
But
free.
the professionals believe they're going up. So if you're going to buy, you're going to buy now. Are you really interested in buying a house?
I am.
Cool. Can we talk again like 4 o'clock today?
Here's my number.
Good deal. What did I just do with that?
You solidified in my mind that we're going to be calling on whatever day I was supposed
Ask
to
for
remember.
permission.
Yeah. So a couple things happened there. One, I actually sold you.
Okay.
I didn't say, so you want real estate? Yeah. Okay. Here's my card. I have a license. I'm not
Right.
selling him that.
Right.
Did I tell anything that's not true?
No.
It's all true, but at the end, the person goes, hey, you know what? That is true. Google it. You'll find out if it's true.
Right.
Google it. So inside of that, did I trigger something in the person that they say, hey, I might really want to look into this?
Yes.
Okay. And then what did I do behind that?
Make sure they understood its worth.
And gave an appointment.
Yes.
I got an appointment. What time am I calling you? 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
4 o'clock.
yeah,
4 o'clock.
whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Oh, it's 4 o'clock. So the important part is that it's not just handing out your licensing and hoping this whole real estate thing works out.
Right.
There's a skill set involved, and you have to understand what the important parts are. Is the important part you putting the signs out? Is that the most important part?
Yeah.
Is that what you get paid for?
Yeah.
You know what you get paid for? Those little moments. Those moments when you can convince somebody, when you can sell somebody, when you can entice somebody to move forward and buy that home of their dreams. That's what you get paid for.
Correct.
Putting signs out, I can pay somebody $10 an hour.
Correct.
You know what? Filling out contracts, I can pay somebody $10 an hour. Putting my ad on Zillow, whatever Zillow costs.
Right.
I don't even pay somebody. It costs me.
It's the emotions.
It's the power of the persuasion. It's the power for you to persuade and knowing when and then setting up the environment for you to get there. So that brand new realtor and now you're prospecting 3 hours a day. Are you prospecting at a different level now than you have been in the past?
Definitely.
Okay, good. What are you putting together? Let me give you a hint. It starts with ice cream.
Oh, that's true. June 10th, we are putting.
Why did I have to bring that up? This is your gig.
I know it is.
Dude, are you nervous? Are you nervous? Come on, man.
I got the sweat stains
Are you
going
nervous?
on.
You mad, bro? Hey, relax. You mad, bro?
How about that?
So, Jerry.
Yeah, June 10th. Actually, we're having an ice cream social.
Okay,
for
no.
my past
What's the
clientele.
objective of this?
Being able to bring my past clientele that know me, trust me, respect me, and see if I might be able to help them or family or looking to sell or buy or get you guys some refi business.
And what's the stick? What are you doing? How do you get them in?
We got ice cream.
You giving them away free ice cream?
Correct.
Have you been pushing this out to all of your past clients?
Yes.
Have you been telling all your friends and family about it?
Yes.
Is it an opportunity for you to go out and talk to people?
They come to me.
Okay.
Yes.
But is it still an opportunity for you to go out and talk to people? So if you're in front of people and you've got this skill set, are you going to create more transactions?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So is it going to cost you something? The ice cream social?
Yeah, probably a couple
Okay.
$100.
All right. Is that a big deal for you at your level? It's not, right?
No.
It's not. For the brand new realtor, it is.
Yeah,
but
that
don't
would-
forget that. You remember that day when $200 was a lot. There was a time when $200 was a lot.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And that's the difference. When you grow a business, you understand that as you get bigger and bigger and bigger in business, the expenses get bigger. They get bigger. I can tell you that our food budget is more than most people can stand in their first year as a loan officer. And we take realtors to lunch. That's what we do. We socialize. We help you build your business.
Hey, Jesse.
So inside of this, you're going to do the ice cream social. Tell me what's going to come of the ice cream social.
Just being able to get back out there face to face with people that I've already been face to face before that I probably haven't seen in quite some time.
Okay. Did you get a chance to call them?
And email them and text them. And, yeah.
What's more important? Call, email, or text?
The call.
Why?
They want to hear the voice. They want to
Good.
hear the sincerity.
Good. Okay, so you get an email from a friend or you get a call from a friend. Which is more important?
The call.
Okay. So if I just emailed, hey Martin, was thinking about you, hope you're doing well. Is that something? That's something.
Yeah,
But if I call you and I say, hey Martin, well, what are you doing to build your business today?
Right.
By the way, did that happen today?
It did.
Okay, good. Is that why we're here today?
Kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Where are we going?
I don't know. He just stops. It gets weird.
You guys stop talking when I stop? I got that kind of power? You guys give me that
You-
kind of
you
power?
like that, don't
That's how you
you?
train a dog,
Yeah.
by the way.
He starts pulling on the. So your ice cream social, plug it again.
June 10th. I think it's 1 to 4, I believe. I gotta take. Yeah, you had to bring that up, huh?
Dude, let me put you on the spot.
yeah,
Who's
I know.
invited?
I think
Who's
it's-
invited?
All past clientele, friends, family,
I'm
everybody that's watching this.
So anybody watching this, now
Yeah.
do you think maybe somebody will go, hey, where do I learn about this ice cream social? Where can they learn about it?
Well, it's going to be out in Handles in Rancho Cucamonga, just north of the 210 freeway at Haven.
And
Next
did you?
door to Cork.
Is it?
Hashtag Corkies.
Wow.
Hashtag.
Corkies.
Yeah, just hashtag.
Corkies.
Yeah.
We've had lots of meetings at Corkies. Love that restaurant, by the way. You
Yeah,
ever been to
it's good
Corkies?
stuff.
Which one's the best one? Corkies in Rancho, Corkies in...
No, we ended up doing. Where was that last one? We did Corona,
Okay.
Upland I wasn't too fond of with the Corkies over there. Okay. But Rancho is probably my favorite. Rancho and Corkies.
Okay. So now you're going to do this ice cream social. Is it a reason for you to call all your past clients?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you had some good conversations doing it?
Yeah.
So you get to catch up. How's the home? How are things?
Correct.
And did anything good come of it?
Probably just another solid conversation with past clientele. Nothing actual that materialized from it. It's just being able to communicate with them again. Matter of fact, ever since I ended up selling it was actually one of my first clients. His brother ended up becoming a real estate agent, but I still maintain their point of contact for real estate agent. Okay. So I mean, it's honorable to be able to have that commitment and other past clientele, even though their brother became a real estate.
So okay, in all of this, what else would you like to learn? What other directions would you like to go in?
Being able to take it up to the next level, learn how to grow a business, grow an agency, a team. Just take things.
So
up to the next
what
level.
you're telling me is you're at the level where you're ready to have a team.
Correct.
You weren't for a while, right?
Oh no.
You didn't want to pay somebody, right?
No.
Is that natural for everybody?
Well, of
It
course.
is. Yeah. We don't want to pay people.
Yeah.
Chris and I we pay a lot in salaries.
Yeah.
We don't want to pay it, but we know we're businessmen. We have to pay it.
Right.
We have to. If we want to get to the next level, we have to.
Well, you guys
understand.
You guys are best use out here with us.
Yes, you're my client.
Yeah.
You're my client. Don't get me wrong. My clients are my client also.
Right.
But the realtor partner, if I can make sure that you're happy, your loans are closing on time, and I can help you grow your business, we get a lot of deals that way.
Right.
We get a ton of deals by helping guys like you, and you are that guy that's at that
Well,
level.
your team's been off the hook. Rhonda and Leslie have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Rhonda,
Leslie.
I
I'm
don't know about
today.
this guy though. Lee's been on top of the ship.
Everyone,
No, they're both great. They're
Everyone
both
knows
great
the
to work
truth. Everyone knows the truth.
Rhonda actually has a day off. I'm hoping she's watching.
Oh, damn, must be nice. How
Rhonda
do you
on
get the day
Facebook?
off?
Rhonda doesn't go on
Facebook.
Come on.
Rhonda doesn't go on Facebook.
And Instagram and all that other fun stuff.
What?
Now we're going this way.
Yeah.
I'm walking this way. Where you guys going?
We gotta follow him. He's
Dude.
over the camera. You and I want
He
to
gets a freaking selfie stick. He thinks a freaking King Farouk over
I
here.
know.
I don't know who that is.
That's me.
Tell him, King. Who's King Farouk?
He's the king. I got nothing.
Okay, so you got nothing.
I got
That's it.
nothing.
We're done. We're done at King. We're done at King. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I don't know what he's doing.
Who's that?
You get all concerned when you think you're not going to be on camera?
He's moving dials and stuff.
Wait.
The key of this, we have mentors. Okay, everybody knows. Anybody who works with us, we hire the core, and we're students of the core. We pay them every month,
Right.
and we do what they say because they have successful loan officers, much more successful than Chris and I, and they teach us how to do it. Rick Ruby of the core, the guy's great, by the way, and they don't just train loan officers, they also train realtors. So Realtor, you can look them up. It's coretraining.com, core training. I don't know.
Yes, coretraining.com, I think. Yeah.
And
The
Rick Ruby,
Core.
the core. Rick Ruby's awesome, man. The dude's awesome. He's hardcore. He's a drill sergeant. I don't know if he actually was a drill sergeant.
Yeah, but I mean,
He actually reminds me of the guy from Full Metal Jacket. The drill sergeant
not
from
bad.
Full Metal Jacket.
He's
Yeah.
hardcore, man. He doesn't
He's
go
like
easy.
me. Am I? Is this easy?
No, not at all.
This is hardcore, and
It-
he
it
does
is.
the same thing to us. Same thing, and teaches us, and we're proud to be members of the court.
I think that's why I was so successful, especially with the weight loss journey as well too, is having somebody down my throat telling me what I needed to do, how I needed to do it, proper form, so on and so forth. So having this in the business sense definitely makes sense.
And that's with anything. In fact,
Yeah.
I follow a lot of mentors, a lot of them. There's a seminar that just happened here. One of the big guys, big local realtors put it together, but Gary Vee was there.
Yeah.
Do you know who Gary Vee is?
I do.
Who
I
is he?
do.
Who is he?
Is a very well-known businessman,
Business
known
coach,
like
entrepreneur.
wine aficionado.
Yeah.
Does the Ask Gary Vee show.
And by the way, he inspired Chris and I to do this.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah. You know why? Because we watched him and I said, you know what, that platform, what he's doing is he's helping people. He's honestly helping people with real deal stuff.
Right.
He takes phone calls. That's his version.
Right.
We may elevate to that at some point. We'll have people call us live. It's a thought. We have to talk it through. But we may elevate to that. But I talked to Chris and I'm like, okay, how can we do this but put a twist on it and help our realtors, get a bigger footprint footprint out there, a bigger brand presence, and then get this thing out there so that you can get more business.
Right.
And get exercise.
And get exercise. Yeah. By the way, it's 95 degrees out here right now. Is it hot?
Is it that cold? Is it that cold right now?
So Gary Vee inspired us to do this.
Okay.
So our coaches, we give respect to our coaches. Absolutely, 100% respect. I've been studying Tony Robbins. Anybody who knows me kind of knows Tony Robbins. Do you know who Tony Robbins is?
Of course I know Tony Robbins.
Have you ever seen any of his stuff?
I'm Not Your Guru, I think, was one of them I recently saw.
Okay.
I would love to go to one of his live shows. I know you just recently had one. But I'm a student of Brian Buffini's coaches as well, too.
Okay.
So Buffini, I've been dealing with them for, I think it was last year, October, November last year. I ended up starting doing the coaching, got my CRM with them as well, too, through Referral Maker.
Okay.
It's a great program. So I just,
so these things help you. The Brian Buffini coaching, and I don't know. I don't subscribe or pay or whatever it is.
Every little nugget that I get from multiple sources helps. I just maintain an open ear to it all.
Let me give you one more piece that I've learned. I've been training people for 25 years. 25 years. And I've learned that there are coaches who used to do it and were great at one time. There's a lot of these guys. And then there are people that are doing it right now, today, producing.
Right.
Do you know why we like Rick Ruby? Why we like the core? They are all producing loan officers.
Right.
Every single one of them deals with the same thing that we deal with right now. Because if you talk to somebody who was great in a market 3 years ago, have you ever met those guys who were like, hey, in 2007, I was a loan officer?
Yeah, that's the Al Bundy syndrome.
Yeah, that's it. It is. And no offense, it was just not a great time to call yourself a clean professional. If you made it through there, then great. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
But those guys have a story of back then when I was doing loans. Okay? Well, does that story work in today's market?
No, not at all.
Not at all, right?
Not at all.
How about realtors who used to be in the real estate business a long time ago?
It's totally different, night and day.
Okay, so what we look for, Chris and I, when we're looking for our coach, and we have one, it is, I want somebody who's producing today.
Right.
I don't want somebody talking from theory or talking from, not when it comes to the actual producing today. Because when we first started doing this, I was like, okay, let's talk to people, and they're saying, well, just call it your clients. I'm like, I don't have clients when we started.
Right.
So any loan officer entering the business today is dealing with an entirely different market. Entirely different.
Right.
It's incredibly hard to get you. You know how hard it is for us to get you? It's so hard. How many lenders do you have looking for your business?
Several.
Do lenders call you every day?
Yeah.
Every day or once a week?
For the most part, they know that I've been off market for a while. I've turned enough of them away.
Okay, and we respect what you do, and we work hard to maintain that. This is what we're doing, helping you build
Correct.
your business.
Correct.
We're hoping you'll get more clients out of this. We know how hard it is in this market. That's because we produce right now today.
Right.
And you produce right now today. That's why we're asking for, we want to help you grow yours, but we also want to pay it forward by helping the new people grow theirs.
Right.
Are there a lot of people in real estate who knew you before you were doing this work?
Several.
Okay.
Several.
And did they know that you were running into the same things that they're probably running into?
Probably, although most of them kept it secret.
Okay. So what do you tell those people?
Couldn't even tell you.
How do you help them? Do you want to help them? Do you want them to succeed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And just keep moving forward. Just keep going. There's several times. You guys talked me off the cliff several times last year.
Who did?
Yeah, you guys did. It just, it was a really, really rough year, and I was just ready to quit, and just kept on putting my head down and charging forward.
Look
Took
at you
care of
today, my
myself.
man.
Are you ready to quit now?
No, I'm good.
No.
I'm good.
I'm good.
This whole money thing.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice sometimes.
You know what I love about your business is you're right. A lot of your business comes from your network, and every one of the clients that you referred us that knows you, it's such a great transaction, man.
Yeah.
It's such a great transaction. It's almost like a built-in family.
Right.
It's almost like walking into someone else's family during Thanksgiving, and everyone's so giving and welcoming and has great attitudes. Although there are challenges sometimes,
Right.
It's still fun to do. So I really appreciate your business.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and then,
Thank you.
So like we have one of my mentors, Sam Walt. Sam Walmart,
Yeah.
one of the richest men that ever lived. Love this story in this book called The Walmart.
Okay.
What he said, and he said it so clear. He said, that customer is my boss. That's my boss.
Right.
He can fire me tomorrow by pointing his car in a different direction. That's it. That customer is my boss.
Correct. Correct.
So when we choose, that's the key. We choose to work with a realtor. When we choose to work with you, you're my boss. You are my boss.
Jump.
Yeah, no.
Jump.
No. No. But inside of that, you hire me, you're my boss, to do a great job, and that means I gotta hold you accountable.
Absolutely.
Is that the hardest part?
It could be, yeah. It could be.
So now parlay that to diet and exercise. Is the formula to lose weight? By the way, tell me your story real quick.
3 years of the fitness challenge, dropped about 90 pounds. 90 pounds. Meal prep every single day. Not to say I don't cheat from time to time, but it was steady and consistent.
I've never seen him cheat.
Nah, never. If he shows you a picture, he's lying.
I'm good at Photoshop.
Year and a half of just doing the meal prep thing, doing gym 2 hours a day, twice a day. It's been an incredible journey.
So what they teach us in the core is the information is free. It's the discipline that counts.
Correct.
Is that true?
1 million %.
1 million%?
1
You know,
million
percentage
%.
work.
Yeah.
Okay, so say that. What is it?
It's the discipline.
The information is free. I will tell you how to be successful. What is it? What's the formula?
But it's discipline.
3 hours a day.
Correct.
Right?
Prospecting. Right.
3 hours a day. How many good conversations?
As many as I could fit in there. Is there a
How many,
number?
Chris? How many good conversations?
A week, 50. 50 great
50
conversations.
great conversations. 50. There's a formula.
Okay.
If you follow this, if you prospect 3 hours a day, you have 50 great conversations. If you call the people when we tell you when to do it, if you do the things, you will succeed. Do you believe that?
Absolutely.
Are you living proof of it?
Absolutely.
Now, Chris and I have taken it to a whole different level because we make sure that you have a media footprint. Are you kind of Facebook famous?
A little bit.
Little Facebook famous,
bit,
right?
yeah.
Do we have a little to do with that?
A lot to do with that.
A lot to do with
Yeah.
it? Okay, well good, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
I'm telling you, that's part of what we do is we help you. Now, does that help you get clients?
It strengthens the foundation of that. They know who I am walking into it instead of having to show them who I am and what I do.
Train!
So what we like to say is that it doesn't get me the clients. It will not, but it does the heavy lifting.
Right.
Because we have that social media presence and we work on it and it gets shared out there and stuff, it does the heavy lifting. So when you have your friend that was from high school or somebody that you work with in a prior career,
Right.
and they kind of follow you and they watch what's going on in your life and they see, hey, Martin's doing pretty good. Did you see that latest walk and talk where he said he's making over $100,000 a year and he's pretty much in the top tier of realtors? Yeah, he's doing great. Do you think the people that used to work with you want you to represent them?
Oh, absolutely.
Why?
They see one of their own who was able to or to do what they've always wanted to do.
And that's what we get all the time. We get the hey, someone just called me on the blue. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Cool. What other things do you have?
But also, we were talking about something earlier. What else was that?
Oh, reinvesting. You're a successful realtor with cash in the bank.
Correct.
Does that mean you have to stay a realtor for the rest of your life, although you're great at it, and you can still do it and help your clients?
You know, at the end of the day, we're all entrepreneurs. We all took a chance. As a real estate agent,
So, Michael,
we took the chance as an entrepreneur to go out there and better our lives, better ourselves, be able to take things up to the next level. You know, so taking it to something that does offer this passivity or passive income is definitely a goal of mine.
Okay. So you're looking for financial stability. You're looking for everybody.
Right.
And then
on the more passive level. You know,
Okay.
to spend still some of these great years with my children and not have to be like, I gotta work. I want something coming in that will help with that.
And are we exploring different things to invest in?
Yeah, definitely.
Are we talking about different business models?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
your drill? What's the drill I gave you by the next time we meet? What's the drill? Tell everybody.
Oh, I'm going to be watching Shark Tank, 5 episodes of Shark Tank.
5 episodes. Why Shark Tank?
A lot of information. I mean, and I've seen several of them as well, but you know, to be able to understand business model, marketing, profit and loss, you know, just be able to understand what as an investor side of you, what's going to be a good business model, what won't be.
After a while, you'll understand the patterns that the sharks do. These are successful business people that understand distribution, client acquisition costs, product manufacturing costs.
Right.
All of these different things that go into a business model.
Right.
And if you'll watch the different business models come through and you watch the sharks hit at it from every one of these, how much is your acquisition costs? What's your point of productivity? What does it cost to get to your client?
Right.
What does it cost for manufacturing? Are there legal issues with this? All of the things that make a business, patents, you know, risks and all kinds of things. If you watch a number of these shows, you'll start to get the pattern.
Right.
You'll start to look at it and go, oh yeah. And you'll look at a product and go, I don't know if there's a wide enough market for that. Because every entrepreneur loves what they're doing.
Right.
They think their business is huge. And it might be. It might be. Shark Tank was a real quick way to figure out if it is.
Right.
Not all of them, you know, all of them don't make it. Some of them just, they kind of fall apart right there.
I'd say a very low percentage don't make it, don't
Okay.
go through.
And then I really do like watching that show because it's really, if you understand business and the mechanics, these guys will clarify the things that you need to know, the essence. They clarify it. And if you watch it not from an entertainment perspective, but from an educational perspective, and then watch as they come in with the business model.
Right.
And then sit down and go, okay, is that marketable? Can I do this? Start running the numbers. You'll start learning things like, how many people are there in America?
It's 320 million.
Good, 320 million. Good. How does that rank as opposed to the globe? What's the most populated country in the world?
China?
What's the population?
I have no idea.
1.3 billion.
Okay.
Okay? So 1.3 billion is how much bigger than US?
Okay.
4 times.
Wow.
4 times building, 4 times bigger. What's the second most biggest population?
Go with Japan.
India. 1.2 billion. 1.2. So if you're trying to sell a product, just looking at the numbers, are you better off selling it in China, India, or the US? 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
But if you don't know these things,
Judy.
if you don't know the basics of business economics, then there's no way you can even plug in the pieces. So what you do with this is, because products aren't necessarily just local.
Right.
It's not just the US. If you're looking at business, real estate, of course, is always local.
Right.
Real estate is local. But if you're going to go to the business economics, this is a really quick way. You and I are studying this. I mean, we're off track on real estate.
Correct.
But the goal is 5 Shark Tanks, right?
5 Shark Tanks.
At a minimum,
Okay.
5 Shark Tanks. Okay. Cool. What else we got?
I got some cool information.
Tell me.
You guys know.
Tell me.
They may not know.
Tell me.
I know this guy
that's
knows solid
backwards.
because this is where he lives. In the Inland Empire, the average home that sold in 2016 was valued at about $310,000. Month to date, year to date, that same house is now worth about, the average sale price went up to about $338,000. So what does that mean? It means the people that you put into a house this month, last year, made about $28,000
In
on
1
average
year.
in 1 year.
Correct.
In 1 year. So the question is, if you don't own a home,
Why not?
and you could quite possibly buy a home, what should you do?
Contact me, Martin Goldsmith, Remax Champions, 760-646-0233. And if you can't get a hold of these guys, you can call me. I'll throw them over to you. You guys want to throw yourself in there as well, too?
Cool. You gotta do in-camera editing, or are we done?
I'm Chris.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have it.
You don't have it with you?
I don't have it with
Dude, you don't have your
Dude.
tools?
They already seen it. They've seen it at the very begining.
All right.
All of them have been watching this whole time.
All right, you think so?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Pretty sure. Martin Goldsmith, Chris and Lee.
Lee Duran, the finance man. Don't forget that part, man. Lee Duran, the finance
We're
man.
doing that?
Yeah.
We're doing that?
We're doing that. That's Chris and Lee. Chris and Lee, and appreciate your time. Hope you learned something.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Till next time.